How we doing today, guys? It's Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. And as it may not shock any of you, gas is at an all-time high. Well, at least an all-time high since 2008. And if any of you that have large vehicles like I do with my van, it's been quite painful at the pump lately, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be getting better anytime soon. So, from theblaze.com, average U.S. gas price tops $4 a gallon for the first time since 2008, and it could go even higher. Oh, stock up and fill up while you can. The average cost of gasoline in the U.S. soared on Monday to more than $4 a gallon amid Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. What are the details? According to AAA, the average cost per gallon was $4.065 as of Monday, so $4.06. As of Monday morning, a notch up from Sunday when reports were over the soaring prices began to circulate widely in American media. The figure is just shy of an all-time high of $4.10, the highest since 2008. While the most average prices are hovering just below $4 in certain states, such as California, Nevada, and New York, the cost is exorbitantly high. In California, the average cost is well over $5 a gallon. Holy crap, get out of California if you are still there. The skyrocketing prices are driven by fears over crude oil supply as private companies continue to boycott Russian energy, and the U.S. and other Western nations consider embargoes on Russian oil as a penalty for their attack on neighboring Ukraine. On Monday, Brent crude oil, the international benchmark, was up 14%, trading at nearly $130 a barrel, double what it was trading for just a few months ago. Yeah, my oil stocks have been really high lately. Yeah, 13-year high. Breaking from CNBC, oil prices surged to 13-year high at the open of trading amid Russia-Ukraine war. Stock futures drop around 1%. Even though many Western nations have so far largely kept their hands off Russia's energy sector as they advance crippling sanctions, the market is still responding to Moscow's war. The market is self-sanctioning. In other words, buyers are avoiding Russian products, CNBC reported. According to estimates from JP Morgan, 60% of Russian oil is struggling to find buyers. This is creating supply fears in what was an already tight market prior to Russia's invasion. So basically, people ain't buying none of Russia's shit no matter how cheap it is. If the U.S. and other nations follow through with a formal embargo, it's expected that oil and gas prices will rise even more. Time to break out the bicycle, ladies and gentlemen. What else? The Russia-Ukraine conflict and the subsequent rise in oil costs have renewed calls for curtailing America's reliance on foreign energy, specifically from adversaries like Russia. Under the Biden administration, the U.S. has doubled its imports of Russian crude oil over the past year. So basically, we're funding Putin's war in Ukraine. Cheers. How lovely is that? Go fill up another tank. Many business leaders and lawmakers have responded to the crisis by urging the U.S. to produce its own energy or becoming energy independent, like we were again last year. Well, technically a little longer than a year ago. Something quite possible given the country's natural resources. Yet for years, the initiative has been thwarted by Democrat-imposed restrictions over supposed environmental concerns. Over the weekend, influential tech billionaire and Tesla CEO Elon Musk begrudgingly called for an increase in domestic energy production. We even got Mr. Climate Change. I'm building a rocket to go to Mars to escape climate change is now like drill, baby, drill. Hate to say it, but we need to increase oil and gas output immediately. Extraordinary times demand extraordinary measures. Obviously, this would negatively affect Tesla, but sustainable energy solutions simply cannot react instantaneously to make up for Russian and oil gas experts. Soon after, Republican Senator Ted Cruz threw his support behind Musk, saying, "Couldn't agree more. Unleash American energy now." Democratic Senator Joe Manchin, too, has voiced his support for energy independence while criticizing the current president for continuing to buy up Russian oil. "We produce energy cleaner than anybody in the world," Manchin said. "We're buying 650,000 barrels a day from Russia. It's ridiculous, totally ridiculous. To continue to ask other countries to do what we can do for ourselves in a cleaner way is hypocritical," he added in a statement. "To continue to rely on Russian energy as they attack Ukraine is senseless." Hear, hear, Senator Manchin, Senator Cruz, and Elon Musk himself. These guys are all right about this. We need to drill. We've got plenty of oil right below our feet if you're in Texas and everywhere all over the country in all kinds of different parts. All you got to do is tap that well, baby. You know, Canada knows what they're doing. They got maple syrup just pouring out of them trees up there. So they stuck a tap in it. And now they're the maple syrup capital of the world. You couldn't do without Canada for your maple syrup. Well, let's do the exact same thing with oil in the United States. We need to turn on our taps so full that we are literally pumping out so much that we now become the number one oil producer in the United States. That's in the world, the number one oil producer in the world. That's exactly what we need to do. And we have the ability to do it. We could make oil and gas cheap as shit for all of Europe so that way they don't have to be freezing their butts off with super high electric bills this year or next year. But we won't do it, all because this administration refuses to turn the taps back on. We've got tens of thousands of people unemployed in the state of Texas that could literally go back to work tomorrow. All they got to do is turn the taps back on. But hey, that's just my common sense take. This is Jesse with the Common Man Corpus Christi, bringing you news and politics through a common sense lens. Thanks for watching.